Good evening, everyone. Tonight I want to show you and share with you my fascination for knitwear. And I'm fascinated by the way knitwear and knitwork is constructed. It's the way the constructions of the V things in the knitwear, that's what I'm fascinated about. And the way you use yarn to make a construction. And for those of you who don't know what knitwear is, I want to show you this picture. It's made with needles and some yarn. And Maartje was introducing you that everyone must have some pullover in its cupboard that you don't wear. And the next slide is showing you a very nice presentation of that one. But actually that's not what I want to show you tonight. I want to show you some more presentations and pictures of better worked out knitwear, fashion design, art, and design as knitwear itself. So the next slide is showing you what knitwear is also about. It's like the Wolford company, worldwide known as the best company for hosiery, tights. So this piece is knitted in one piece, and also the transparent part and the black parts are knitted all together as one piece. So very thin yarns, as thin as you can find, as a contrast to what you see here. Very thick yarn, large-scale yarns to make an art piece, fashion design made by the British designer Alexander McQueen. So it's haute couture, but it's knitted. And this is made by the Danish designer Sandra Baklund. Also very interesting because she's using very large-scale yarns and making this petite dress. And the next slide is also made by Sandra Baklund. She uses very, different kind of yarns. As long as it's yarn, you can knit with it. And the right slide is made by, it's knitwear made by human hair. And the left side is fake hair. This is a piece by Vivienne Westwood, British fashion designer. And yes, knitwear can be sexy. Also a piece by Vivienne Westwood. It's all handmade, you can't make this on machines. Some piece of fashion design by Rodarte, using open, wide, large-scale yarns, and knitting using black yarns, red yarns, a Gothic style actually. This is a piece by the British designer Maya Bramwell. She used very large needles and thick yarn, made it by hand, and then covered the dress in a non-woven cloth. So it's knitwear connected to non-woven piece, and this makes what makes this result. Some pictures by the Italian company Missoni. They are known for their complex techniques and colors and patterns. And at the right side you see yarn dyeing effects. So it's the way the yarns are dyed that creates this effect. And this is made by a Danish company called Cooperative Designs. It's a nice example of complicated patterns and harsh colors. And to show you that knitwear is not only worn by females, it's also very for men. I mean, pullovers, sweaters, underwear, scarves, hats. All of you is wearing at least one piece that is knitted. This is very interesting. It's each piece of this pullover is unique. It's made by the Daily News. The Daily News is transferred to a knitting machine. The knitting machine creates a piece of cloth, and that turns out to be this pullover. So each piece is unique. There's a worldwide community of knitters, and they call themselves guerrilla knitters, and they cover the streets like urban art, street art, graffiti, but they do it with their knitwear. Knitted by hand, and then you make a picture, put it on the internet, and show you what you've done. Just to show you some art pictures of what you can do with knitting, using different kind of yarns. This is made by the British artist called Jiminy Hignett. And I wanted to end my presentation with this great picture. Thank you very much.